Alright. Doing this because I have not won at Darlington, so I forgot to even mention this for North Wilkesboro. I forgot that that was a track I hadn't won at. Should have had 2 wins there, if I would have just manned up a little bit better at the start of the last run I did there, and then one time Kenny just beat me in the 87s there, so still haven't checked that off. Still haven't checked any track off this list so far in 5 weeks. But we will see what we can do at Darlington. I think it might be a single split. I've got a setup in from September. Should be good enough. And try and do good. We are the number 8. It is a single split. There are people blinking and bouncing around like crazy in practice. So we will try to, I guess, top 10 is what we're aiming for. Fresh on paints. Still running the weird yellow and black one. The rainbow colors, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but still running this thing. And they still haven't fixed the damage on the Toyotas, so that's good to see. We've had how many hot fixes, and they still haven't fixed that. Yeah, so I don't know how this one's going to go, but Darlington's one of those tracks that, depending on how people spin, you can get long runs. Got 80 laps, and definitely going to qualify, but with race set, just because I don't change anything, add tape or anything like that. I'm not very quick, but hopefully we can qualify inside the top 10. Just start ahead of what may be a very scary looking back of the field. And then we should get lap traffic. And hopefully, I hope we can pick up a few spots from mistakes. But let's go do a qualifying lap. It looked like we had a viewer just messaged, so I don't know why, but my steering wheel feels really weird. I got in a F4 practice, and it felt like I was on the wrong, like, my ratio, not steering ratio, but degrees of rotation were all messed up, so I'm struggling for a decent feel in my wheel for some reason. Not sure why. It's kind of been hit or miss on cars, if I feel comfortable or not in them, since they, I don't know what they did to the force feedback, but they've messed it up, it feels like. I just have not been comfortable with it at all this season.
One more lap. 29.988.
Just breathe it a little bit there. Fast guys are going to be able to plant it and full throttle through most of that. I'm going to take it nice and easy so we don't eat the wall. Get a decent lap, I hope. And start mid-pack ahead of back half the field, which might be very slow. Practice pit stop. I've already done one practice pit stop. This place bit me last time I tried to pit here under green. We're good. Alright. Feeling confident. Let's see how many people have actually put a lap in. Sounds like Ernie. It's the 23. All right, well, right now we're 7th, so that's good. Got one person who has manually disconnected for some reason. And so we're going to have to sit here for the 2 minutes because there's another guy out as well. But, yeah, looks like should probably be 3 spots lower than we are. But maybe those people will start in the back and get wrecked and then get some free positions for the end of the race. Go. 2 car goes ahead of us as expected. Minute and 5. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out tape. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to do a little bit more with it, and we'll adjust as we go. I mean, hopefully we just don't ever have really a chance to ever adjust. But I'm sure, I don't know if he raced at night in September, whenever Daniel sent this setup. But we'll find out. I mean, all tape's gonna do is make it more on the nose for me in the corners, and that's what I struggle with the most, so. But if we're way down on speed, then we'll know we need to do some adjusting. But biggest goal is don't drop to the rear of the field. We don't want to end up further back than we need to be, because it's going to be very easy to lose half a lap instantly. So we're going to start 8th, and that's good. Right where we're supposed to. Great car. We got a couple of people ahead of us that we should have out-qualified, and a couple of people behind us that should have out-qualified us, so let the cars load in, and then we'll go to 80 laps, and who knows, maybe we'll luck into a win, but very doubtful. Winning is not one of the things we get very often on the paved oval side, because we're always in the top split. There's always one person quicker than us, at least.
One to go, next time by. You're on the outside this time. Closed, pit road is closed.
Okay, that 17 is annoying me. Look at this. Why does that not line up? Why does the top of the 1 and the top of the 7 not line up? That's a stamped font. It should line up there. And it looks like the 7's at like more of an angle than the 1. That's annoying.
There are 3 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
Alright, so, if I remember correctly, we can probably do 67, 70 laps on fuel.
Catch up, 6 car.
fuel used, which I don't know where it's getting this from, but it's saying you should be able to do 60 laps. Maybe it's storing information from previous races. I don't know.
Green, stay focused.
That's new though. It's never used to give a reading before we did a lap. So, all right, we just need to settle in here.
Green flag, green flag.
The cart nearly just turned itself into the wall. That was weird. And ease it in. Like everyone has survived turn one behind us. And just take that spot. Thankfully he didn't overcorrect.
35.433.
And 17's going around. So everyone's loose. I got a little loose there. I think there's actually a massive bug where if someone gets loose right in front of you, it overheats the track and then gets you loose. I just feel it's way too often you get loose because the person ahead of you gets loose. And it could just be mentally you're looking at the car getting loose and you somehow get loose, but I feel like there's something that's like superheating the track when someone gets loose, and then when you drive through the same spot, you also get loose. But probably all in my head. So we've had our first yellow. We're gonna save fuel. It looks like the 17 was the cause of that. At the back, he was the guy that got loose, the second car to get loose ahead of us. Start zones are broken, so you got to make sure that you're not speeding up at all if we get to the outside front row. And just hold a constant pace, because they have somehow broken that, and have seen lots of reports of people getting black flagged even when they go at the same time the leader does. So if we do happen to get to the outside front row, we're just gonna take our bad start and not get black flagged. But at the moment, 6th place, a couple of free spots. Take that, but got a couple of people in the mid-pack that are going to be catching us, and will pass us, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. We'll be starting on the outside again. I could be saving more fuel, but we're not going to be able to save enough to make it all the way anyways, so who cares? A couple of people a lap down on pit road, so maybe it wasn't the 17, maybe there was someone else with a actual wreck, and the 17 when he spun just went all the way to the back.
Pasta 14 car. Catch up, 15 car. Pass up, 14 car.
This 14 wants to go quicker. Not going to worry about it. So at the moment we're about 3 gallons short.
Catch up, 15 car. Pass up, 14 car. 1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch up, 6 car. 1 minute, 18.821.
Overall, though, it looks like we are about 5.5 gallons short. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 6.8 as what we're gonna fill up at. Hopefully, get this single split going, and not have any more cautions, but probably wishful thinking.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green.
So let this 14 go, because he has been showing indicators. He's not going to get wrecked by someone on essentially lap 2 of the race. Save our tires, stay away from people, we don't get caught up when they run into walls, and
31.571.
hopefully have a good run. Got a big gap behind these two, so we're just going to fall in there rather than having to deal with them. We were just going to get smashed in between the 14 and the 7, and I've seen a huge gap that we could fall in, so no need to have anyone try to force a pass when you're not expecting it. It's a long race, and the slower we go now, hopefully the quicker we'll be later. But with it being Darlington, I don't think there will be a quicker point for us. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the dash up there just so that we can see the temps.
30.454.
See them easier, since we don't have digital gauges in this. On entry there, and it just tightened it all the way through the corner. The 7 is in the wall.
30.36.
Loose again. Trying to make a pass, and it's really not going to do him any good. Just wasting his tires.
30.507.
And risking a wreck. No idea if we're going to go slow enough to shift.
30.409.
probably not do it just because that usually just lights up the rears. So unless we get really, really, really tight, I won't even try it. Even with the lower line that I take through 3 and 4. I know it's a slower line down there, but it's just safer. Not gonna put it in a wall. Well, I still could, but less of a chance. .2 behind us. Keep an eye on that. It seems like they're getting further back.
30.652.
So 7 prediction coded into the wall there. Got a lap truck coming up. Battle for the lead. 3.5 back, and then way back behind that.
30.798.
No reason to catch up and run on the back of these guys. I don't even know if I can. We will find out if we're fast later on. But what is going to happen with the lap truck?
30.855.
Or are we going to try to pass the lap truck out of tune? He turns down and gets off the racing line, so that's good to see.
Car inside.
3.2 behind.
30.812.
Looking off some laps though.
30.946.
Got 41 laps of fuel left. Front guys are pulling away, as expected. We'll just see if we can get around the 15 and the 14 later on. But at the moment, no need to push it. 7.7 seconds behind, so I'm going to assume that lap truck caused some issues for the guys behind us. They doubled the gap. Battle for the lead. Looks like the 15's fallen off. But I'm having trouble, as always, getting it to turn back down later in a run. temp-wise, we can add some tape, but I'm not even sure I really care about that. Spot. Point we clear him. I don't want to enter any higher into 1. Yeah, it looks like we're only actually faster than the 15. People behind are catching us still. They just lost so much time. So, if we want to finish easy 8th or 9th, we just need this to go green. Got contact ahead. Someone got spun. There's a lap car that got in front of the leaders. 2 people down on the apron there. Everything keeps going though because the apron is massive. We backed off a little bit there just to make sure. Couldn't see going into the corner.
31.771.
Seven's in the wall. That time he really got it. Down low. Then we got lap car just ahead of the 14. But it's trying to let people go in the corners rather than the straightaway. And coming up in front of everyone on the straightaway. And just a bit clueless all around, trying to pass lead lap cars now.
Car inside 31.652, clear.
Very easy to let people die here. All you gotta do is lift on the straightaway. Or go down low in the corner and lift off. But if you try to stay up on the banking, all you're gonna do is get yourself wrecked. Or slow everyone down. Got this guy who's all over the place on the straightaway. And spinning out down low, that is Ernie. Looks like he's got some damage. Still spinning out into the wall. Please no caution. Six seconds back to the 9 and the 11. tape for sure. It won't be enough, but maybe it'll help.
31.923.
I'm just riding now. Like, I'm not trying to go super fast. I'm just trying not to hit a wall or a lap car, lap truck. We could probably pass the 15 if we wanted to, but hopefully if we go slow enough, all of a sudden we'll have a lot of speed right at the end of the run.
31.712 clear.
But again, not a very good track for me. Lap car in the wall. We are getting some single split moments. Some fast people coming up on some very slower trucks that are not able to control their cars very well. Just gonna get past this guy.
Clear outside.
Not gonna worry about passing the 15. We could have passed him there, but not worth it at the moment. He was gonna fight it, most likely, since he only got caught by us because of the lap traffic.
32.863.
Bad position to be in here. He's gonna try to pass him on the outside of 2. That's not good, but Ernie pulls down, lets him go, thankfully. That could have been ugly. Got 27 laps of fuel. Or 25.
2.339.
We'll see what it equals out to. Scary. The guy just stayed down low, but I don't like running that high side.
31.839.
Well, this has been exciting, multi-class racing. Three car behind us didn't start the race and is on fresher tires. Just let him go, because not racing him. He's not going to catch up to us. Just go.
31.974. Clear up top.
4 seconds back to the next car. That is why I just let him go, because no need to try to get past in the corner. Especially when the car's swaying around on me like it is. We got leaders pitting.
2.535.
I don't know if I trust the field. We're gonna go a little longer. I just don't want to get stuck in like 15th place. But looks like we're lapping 13th and maybe 9th place was on pit road. I just feel like with the talent that's out there that we've seen and how lap traffic's moving, there's a bigger chance that people on fresh tires are going to plow through them on really fresh tires, and then we get a caution. Or this guy just comes up on track when he's trying to get out of the way and kills us. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about what the people in front of us are doing, because it's not worth it. Just let him by here, because again, not worth it to get caught in the middle of the corner by someone on fresh tires when we got a lap car that's been all over the place just ahead of the 15. This guy's just not getting out of the way.
Inside, outside. Keep low. Clear up top.
But hey, whatever you want to do.
Outside. 32.14. Outside, clear. You're in fifth. Inside, clear inside.
Get him clear so we can go low. Lap car too stupid to just lift off.
32.422.
We're going to be losing a lot of time if there is no yellow, but who cares? We've been losing a ton of time just trying to avoid most of these people, so not too big of a deal. This guy's terrible, and I don't want to be anywhere near him with him on our inside. Especially when he's trying to make up a bunch of time. We've got 14 laps. Most of the people that are behind us that were racing are still out there. I've lost track of where the 9 car went, but looks like the 11 might have just pit. Make it so that they can't try to pass you out of 2 there. Then we'll lift for them. Yeah, I think we're coming in now. This lap, this car's just not turning now. Front end's just pushing like crazy. Probably come out about 10th or 11th just from losing all our time. But hopefully we can make up some ground. Clean car still. We'll have fresh tires, and well, everyone is pit now, so not gonna get screwed over by a caution. We'll get screwed over by my bad pit entry. make sure that I'm not getting too hot.
Pit boxing, 10.
But we're not going to be going quick enough.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alrighty. Let's see how far we fall.
Go, go, go!
A couple of people behind us still staying out, so we are a lap down. But we're going to gain time on them. We are going to lose time to all these people that pit way before us, but we should be able to go past them. And we are just straight up a lap down to the 5. We just got to get around him.
Outside clear.
We have grip again. It's a weird feeling. Alright, so we've got 8 lap fresher tires in the 10. Take our time through here. Try to get a run off the corner. Pass them low in 3 and 4. No run. He's going to let us go. Thank you. Slow lap traffic ahead.
Car outside. Keep low.
12 lifts, thank you.
Clear high.
Let's go see if we can get ourselves back on the actual lead lap once everyone pits.
Inside.
Yeah, this is not going to be good.
6, clear inside. You're in the top 10.
That was dangerous. We just got put in a weird situation and I had to do something stupid.
Car outside. Keep low.
1.7 until we are actually just straight up back on the lead lap. Got someone way off pace. No idea what they are doing, but good news is we are the lucky dog at the moment. But I'd rather just be on the lead lap. He's gonna just pull over.
559.
We are on the lead lap. We are in 10th on the lead lap, and 2 people ahead of us have yet to pit. So, positives.
Outside. Keep low.
This has been a fun race, though. Very interesting. Got the 15 ahead of us. Should be able to track him down. He pit on lap 46. We pit on lap 52. Been a very hectic race though with traffic. Not sure where people are going to end up going.
30.398.
Let's try to go fast now that we got some clean track. Still don't want a caution.
30.026.
Much rather just go past the 15, have the other guy pit, and take a 6th or 7th place finish. Guess it'd be 7th. Tires that came off, 71.82. It felt like they were way lower than that. But I think we pitted about the perfect time. For our situation. Especially because now we've got an advantage over the 15. The other guy is pit. That's going to put us in 8th, and then 7th place if we can get around the 15. We are a little hot, but our times are going to start falling off, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. Patient here. Pass is not a good idea here. Try to get a run off of 2. He gets a bad exit. And he lifts for us. So we lost a lot of time to everyone else, but everyone else was way quicker anyways. Somewhere we picked up a free spot, so either someone got a pit road penalty or got in a wreck or something during that cycle. Because we were running 9th. Well, picked up 2 spots then. Weren't we running 9th? Can this guy handle being passed on entry? It's dangerous, but just kind of need to go. We do have just enough fuel, so I didn't screw that up. Yeah, there's no one ahead of us. So all we got to worry about is staying ahead of the 15 and not going a lap down to the leaders. And we're on the side of the track with no one on it, so relax a bit and just run some laps. Not even need to push it. I don't think the people that pit late are going to have enough time to catch us. Yeah, they're not even within 9 seconds of us. So that's not a worry. Our only competition right now is the 15, and we're pulling away from him while I'm driving terrible. Looking at standings. So just can't get wrecked. The 9 car is ahead of us in 16th. So he has had some issues. He was one of the cars right behind us.
51.133.
And if you notice that little bobble in my steering, I looked over at the recording and then looked back and thought I was going to hit the wall. That is why I all of a sudden turned it hard left. Alright, 10 to go.
31.375. Great job, 10 to go. The yellow flag is out. Line up.
And there we go.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
I didn't want that, but we are at least kind of guaranteed a 9th place unless we get wrecked out. Not going to take fuel. We are going to take tires. Pace car is 13 seconds behind us. These guys are not catching. Really like to catch the field guys so that I can pit, but we're going to go ahead and pit because we should be able to do it.
Car 12, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside. Catch up 10, car.
You know what? Just in case we get green, white checkered, I'm gonna put a gallon of fuel in.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All clear. Punch it. You only have one tire set remaining.
All right.
They want you in single file. Catch up 12. Car.
Can we survive what's about to happen? Hopefully, no more wrecks. We'll just try to hold off the 15.
Catch up 6. Car.
I think we'll be a little better now, though, with a little extra tape. But now I gotta try. I don't want to have to try. Got a free spot as the 7 didn't pit right away. I'll put a 6th.
Half up 16. Car.
Yeah, it is gonna get brutal now. We got 4 people taking a wave around. We're in 6th. 15's gonna be to our inside on the start. Just gonna have to get up on the wheel and try to be quick. Tires that came off there in 92, 94.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Catch up 1. Car. 1 minute 8.0.
Gonna have 5 laps. 14 is actually leading the race. Did he pit or did he stay out? He stayed out. Okay, well, that is going to be a disaster. We just got to go and hope. Most likely, inside line's gonna get checked up.
About to go green, stay focused.
And there'll be a wreck out at 2.
The pace car
This
is
guy's
in.
not gonna be able to hold a line.
Green flag, green flag.
Just gonna back off here, we got space.
1 minute.
And try to figure out
4, 5,
what's going to happen.
The car inside. The next car's the leader. Still there, inside. Clear.
14 puts the 7 in the wall. And we are in 5th.
30.9. You're back in 5th.
6 gets a bad exit.
Outside. Keep low. Go low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Weren't going to outrun him there. They're wrecking behind.
0.823. The yellow flag
And a
is out.
caution.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Catch up, 6 car.
Luckily, we survived all that. It's going to put 10 cars on the lead lap now. No,
Got a
never mind.
green white ticket
It's
finish
going to
after
put
this
12
Got
cars
two
on the
laps
lead
to
lap
go.
now. And we're going to be into green-white checkers. But we've got enough fuel. We just got to not get wrecked by anyone trying something stupid.
Pit road's open.
And it's 14's going to go pit, but it's not going to do him any good.
Car 13. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Letter 13. Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came
Been an
out.
interesting one, but luckily that was made slightly easy down the backstretch, and we didn't get slammed into like the 7 did. He might not have got slammed into. He might have just put himself in the wall trying to squeeze to the outside. But yeah, not taking tires there with green-white checkers is just never going to work out. Especially if he's going early, he's not going to get those instant cautions, and you're not going to be able to turn this car. But no shot at the win unless they all wreck, but I don't see if they all wreck, I don't know how we even get through it. So all we got to do is finish, not get ran over by the 7, not have him dive it up the inside and slam us into the wall. Just get some good exits, not go for the pass on the 6. Unless he gets a terrible exit. But even then, I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off. He's just quicker. Just want to get to the white flag, get this thing over with before we get wrecked. A lot easier when we were on our own half of the track near no one.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. 1 minute 18.272.
Alright, so get around, get the white flag. Hopefully everyone behind us gets a terrible start, and then we're not going to get jammed up like we did off of 2 last time. Just going to start in a second. Pretty sure that's what we've been starting in. I don't remember starting it first, but keep an eye on the lead. Do not have start zones on. They're wrecking.
1 minute 12.754.
Get jammed up here a bit. Luckily, no yellow for that guy getting dumped on the start. Car was a little floaty through 1 and 2, and I just had to back it off.
White flag, 1 more lap to go. 31.058.
Good exit of 2. Pull away from the 7. He has no chance of doing anything. Drive it in. Get our 5th place. Not too bad. I will take it. I didn't hit the wall, I'm pretty sure. We get a 0x, and we didn't have to deal with too many stupid things, although there was a lot of questionable lap traffic moving out of the way. But somehow survive it. 15, unfortunately, comes home in 9th, so he got caught up in something. Let's go take a look at what all happened out there. I mean, we would have a clean car if it didn't put damage on it to start off with. Oops, there we go. Okay, 26, come to the green flag, hits the wall. 28, hits the wall. We're gonna see a lot of wall hits. 26, hits the other wall. Oh, I thought he was gonna get both. Both car behind us. Gonna get him up. Wall drag. $17 lifts off for the 9, and the 20 tags him, and that is the first yellow. Everyone, well, 27 wasn't ready to slow up for that at all. 10's in the wall. No idea what's going on here, but considering what we saw out of the 24 a few times, now, it wasn't on him, it was the 22 getting loose after going up and having to check up for the 27. 24 trying to pass to the outside out of 2. Somehow neither of them run into each other. Both going to the outside, drags the wall. No idea what that was about, but 9 got into the back of the 16. Miscommunication on who was going to take that spot. 7 in the wall. 24 overdrives the corner into the wall. Easy pass for the 11. lifts off a little late and then forgets about brakes. 19 into the wall. 3 is going to drag the wall and then hit the wall. I don't know. 24 is going to hit the wall out of 2. 10 is going to go past him. And then the 24 is just going to full throttle him for no reason. That's... yeah, this is where the 24 all of a sudden turns into the villain of the race and starts just being in the way. And, well, if you're going to full throttle someone, expect it. I approve of that by the 10, because he cleanly passed the 24. 23 into the wall, that's Ernie. We did have someone get spun eventually by the leaders. Is 24 going to just run into the 21 here? Nope, it's just the wall. Got... oh yeah, this is when we all of a sudden like gained 100 spot or 100 seconds on everyone. So what happened? Let's... 9 comes up on this guy who was very confusing to be around. 9 backs off, and then the 28's just parking it in the corner. 11 comes up on him. He dives down to the bottom to get around it. Then they're 3 wide. Then there's contact. Then the 9's into the 28. Somehow they all save it. 17's up on him. That was all a bit weird. It would have been fine had the 11 just not tried to dive it down onto the apron there. 15, little wall tap. And the 1 and the 2 nearly wreck each other for the lead. 2's trying to make that pass on the outside. That's scary. It's impossible for me to even do. I would have been in the wall hard. 14 dragging the wall. 17 hard into the wall. 24 up into the wall. And we're just going to have a lot of wall hits here. But here's where... okay, it wasn't even a leader running over. It was just... the leader was coming up on a lap car, and then the 28 does normal park it on the corner. They spin out, everyone survives, no yellow, we keep on racing. But probably scared a lot of leaders. Luckily we weren't anywhere near the front. Got the 26, driving up into the wall, then down, and back up. 19 into the wall. Oh, and that's not a caution, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're only on lap 28. Jesus. Alright. Let's jump ahead. We saw the spin out and found out that it wasn't a leader. Now, who is up ahead of us that is no longer up ahead of us? If that made sense. 2 car finished ahead, 6 car finished ahead. The 4 car had something bad happen to him. Must have happened under pitting. Let's take a look and see. Oh, he misses the pits. He gonna hit the cone? Hits the cone. That's what happened. So, penalty, and that is why we gained a spot. And let's go to the actual caution. Amazingly not hit that. 10 and the 24 still, and 10 just hits the brakes. Gets himself spun there. 144, 147, 150, instant brakes. So he brake checked himself into a spin. And causes a caution. That's a bit dumb. I mean, I get his frustration with the guy, but... Man, the 22 blows his engine up. And yeah, this was... I mean, the 14 just... Such a bad idea. Yeah, it's just never gonna work. Not here. And then luckily we just get around him. He comes up, gets the 7, gets us a break, but then back here, 21 gets a little slow off the corner, and the 11 just drives on through. Is that the caution though? It's not even the caution. Where'd the caution come? I'm so confused. Did another wreck out of the corner? 14 getting loose, and then the 16 and the 9 get together. Okay. And that is the caution as the 9 bounces back up the track. Then we go. 20 spins his tires, gets sent. 14 probably gets a black flag. Most likely. And 4 getting loose. 15 gets stuck behind him. 14's overdriving his car, puts it in the wall. And 20's in the wall. And in the wall, and 2 is celebrating. So, there you go. Let's take a look at results, but I'm happy with how that turned out. Go here, 35 iRating, 67 safety rating. 0 incidents for the top 9. And 13 also gets 0 incidents. But, yeah, I mean, finished 5th as the 8 car. We led a lap. We didn't pit. But, happy with that one. Nice, fairly clean race around us, and we avoided some really crazy stuff. I mean, we had people in here with 600 iRatings, so that was a hell of a single split with the dodging that had to happen there. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.